Look at all the suitcases at the bottom of the ocean. Hey, yo, she been collecting bodies, dog. Yo, mama's not playing.
She done drop people off.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, listen. Batman. Yes, the animated series is back. This is a big brouhaha for a lot of our diehard Batman fans. Were you a Batman fan back in the 90s, back when it was on every day at what, 3 o'clock, about 4 o'clock p.m. when I was a kid? Were you a Batman fan?
So what had happened was
no, listen. I'm teasing Rekkai. We both poke a lot of fun at Batman for the good and the bad. That is why you're going to want to stay to the very end while we recap this bad boy, let you know the things we've enjoyed and things that, you know, we may be continuing to scratch our heads about the Caped Crusader. So without any further ado, let's get started.
But the boss would like to have a word with you anyway.
No, Iggy, come on. Please, no!
Oh, it's a bad situation for you, Clarence.
the Penguin.
Mr. Cobblepot!
No! No! Come on, hurry it up, double time. We need all this stuff.
Oswald's a gangster.
The boss says half the precinct on the payroll.
Yeah, but it ain't the cops I'm worried about.
Not you, too. That story's a load of bull.
Marvin saw it last week.
Marvin, who's in the hospital?
Yeah. How do you think he got there?
How do you think he got there?
Someone's in here with us.
Somebody with a screw loose.
Oh. Oh. The hands are always right, though. Should have been bobbing and weaving, my guy.
Yeah, what you running for? Kind of stories are false.
Right in your snot box.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. All right, now based off of his costume, this is like old Batman, right? Like after year one, like right after. Well, technically everything's after year one, but you know what I mean, like fresh off of year one. I like the feel. I didn't know this was executive produced by J.J. Abrams. Huh?
That makes sense to me.
It feels kind of like the old 90s version, a little bit, teeny bit.
But if that's the case, we could be looking at
an all-out gang war on the streets of Gotham.
good Lord.
I need to find out who's behind these explosions.
Now, this isn't the OG voice. This is a new voice, right? For Batman?
No, I think that's the OG voice.
Okay.
I think this is the last thing that Bruce Conroy did.
Not my fault he wouldn't take a deal.
And I suppose it's not your fault my key witness took a sudden trip to Bermuda either.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking.
He's like, huh? What?
It's all politics.
Oh, yes. This is Harvey before the accident. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, hot off the presses.
No thanks. Give it to someone who might actually vote for you.
Oh, come on, I'm not.
Ooh. She got the heat.
Get a break. Heads, I'll ask for 20 years to life. Tails, he gets the chair.
Dang.
Damn.
On a coin flip. You're an ass, Dent.
Oh, don't go away mad. Look, heads, you won.
Yeah, we know what happens to that coin, though.
Cheating ass.
I can't lie. I am hoping on this one that they don't do too much fantastical and make it kind of more detective-y.
Turns out you were right. It is a new voice of Batman.
Okay.
Hamish Linklater.
I am not familiar with that name. Dang.
To me, I'll be back.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a close match.
It's a penguin. It's a freaking penguin.
That dude should move. Look at this iceberg lounge. Look at his yacht. That's just despicable.
But a fine tooth comb I know I'm to blame.
You see the sign in the back says support your local police. That's wild.
Now, I do remember on the Twitter sphere, they were saying that there's an interesting voice for Oswald Cobblepot. And when we hear it,
Really?
we'll notice. Yeah. So we'll see. Supposedly.
Well, if it isn't Detective Arnold Flask.
Well, actually,
Shook
that's Cobblepot.
any day of the week.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Last cop on the force, Bullock. Mwah! 23 skidoo. I bid you.
They gender swapped Cobblepot? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. It is Oswalda.
Anytime, Dad. It doesn't bother you that half these people want to see you fail?
Oh, come on, honey. I'm sure it's far more than half.
Huh.
You know my daughter.
Know her. If I had my way, this
All
little
right.
Spitfire would be working for.
Little Barbara.
But to take on Rupert Thorne,
Yes, it would appear you've underestimated the Penguin, sir.
everyone has. That's how she wants it. Flashy cabaret.
She heard it. That's how she wants it. Yep. Let's see what they do with it, though. Let's see what they do with it.
Well, that's Mama for you. Us Cobblepots are all about style. Say, sweetie, you really ought to try the shrimp.
My man done drip sauce all on his shirt.
Yeah.
Nuts. Well, guess my shirt got a little hungry.
Is that Oswald?
Stuck up little.
Dang, he just threw the whole thing off the bridge.
And you wonder why Mama calls you the slow one. Oh, go climb your thumb, half pint.
What? I've never heard that before.
Wow.
And so did you.
It's Aaron. This is my mama's party.
Well, that's swell. Say, Alan, be a pal and find a spot for these.
Dang. Wow.
The disrespect.
Always. What was the problem this time?
Harvey, the only problem is that you and I are at a party and neither of us has a drink.
Indeed. You might say a little birdie told me. Itty bitty birdie.
Mama not gonna like that.
I'm pretty sure the bathroom ain't down there, Playboy.
No.
And you don't see his big ass shoulder hanging out.
My man got them linebacker shoulders.
This is back in the days when you had with the little pads, the shoulder pads in your suit jackets.
It's been quite an evening. Just full of surprises.
Uh-oh.
Guess it's not a yacht party until...
Oh, it was a dry pool.
Bruce Wayne, what happened to you?
Guess it's not a yacht party until someone falls overboard.
He's like, it'll work on y'all.
Oh, it worked.
It was learning that one of my sweet, precious little angels sold me out.
Ooh.
Sounds kind of guilty, don't he, Mama?
You shut up!
Did you remember to eat something at the party, Mama? Because I know you get a little testy sometimes when you...
You know Mama never holds a grudge. For long.
Wait!
Dang, black bagged your boy. Yo,
Not
you
your
got your
son, though.
son sleeping with the fishes?
He was my favorite. Guess that makes you my favorite now.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Sorry, Sonny. I don't think you're the kind of man I want in my organization. Hell, you just sold out your own mother, for God's sake.
And your brother.
Looks like he took one of the motorboats.
Do you have any idea what this means?
That Thorne got you to kill the wrong son?
It means that rat's gonna squeal about the whole operation. Whatever it takes. Find him.
She ain't mourn, drop no nothing. Just
Yeah, and to find out she killed the wrong son, I was like, find the right one.
Deserved it, or that she's more of a monster than a mother. I mean, it just had to be a big shot, right? Oh, always had to be a big shot.
Found him.
Oh, God, you found me. I'm cooked.
Yeah, look at this. Like, look at the cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this, like, 50s?
at least.
Yeah, I mean, dude came out with almost an atomic gun. Like,
yeah, so I'd even go maybe the 30s. Damn. All right, Batmobile's still kind of cold though. Look a little bit like a lack. little teeny
it
bit.
does. Yeah, it's not a made up story.
Yeah. All right. That's a positive check.
He didn't hit him with his Cadillac concept car.
We are not safe yet. What are you talking about?
What's going on, Flash? You need to make a call.
Uh-oh.
Detective Bullock, you've been most helpful. I'll see you in Flask at an extra 50 this
Bullock always look the same, no matter how many renditions of him we get.
Yeah.
Mama bought herself a customized military-grade long-range cannon.
Dang.
With that thing, she can hit any place in Gotham she wants. Warehouses, apartments, police stations. You get it now?
You about to get it. Look at all the suitcases at the bottom of the ocean.
Aye.
Yo, she been collecting bodies, dog. Yo, mama's not playing.
She done drop people off.
There. Okay, boys, let's load it up.
Virginia, there really is a Batman. Break this jerk in.
I mean, you are the Penguin. I mean,
Iggy better catch a super fade.
Yeah. He's like, I once went 13 rounds with Jack Johnson. Look, she's like, y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna go and blow something up. Oh, that part.
You catching all this fade. Yeah, you don't know about these gadgets.
Oh. Take this, take this utility belt special.
Okay,
Not today.
Come on, Dracula. Easy, Mama Copperpot.
Really?
You don't know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Get out of my way, come on!
He's the one that called it in.
Not for that lousy cop just up and left me sitting here.
Okay, hang on.
I'm like, based on that alone, of course.
Attention! This is the United States Coast Guard.
Based on that alarm, I feel like all my charges should be dropped.
Oh. His hands are ready to eat. Everybody.
Everybody.
Oh! See, that's young Batman. Old Batman wouldn't have fell for that.
Yeah. Definitely not. They was super close to the building.
See that? And now we all lose.
So what, no more police?
We got lucky.
Yeah, but we moved fast too. Made some of that luck on our own.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that Batman guy is real, by the way. I met him tonight. Sort of. He has a really nice car.
Right?
Former Empire, you mean?
Yes, and that's the problem. Penguin was keeping Thorne's mob in check by taking down her operation in one fell swoop.
He's of the city to Rupert Thorne.
I failed tonight. That can't happen again.
Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. All right. Actually, let me see, make sure there's no post-credit. Batman didn't typically have that. Bad Robot Production, J.J. Abrams, he's an interesting director. People love and hate him. I think he's a better producer. the stuff that he produces is kind of decent. So for him to pick up this Batman title to me is new. I didn't see that coming. So that actually made me a little excited about it. Also, the thing I'm excited about is that this feels like it's like slightly after year one. We have an inexperienced Bruce Wayne. He hasn't really caught his groove just yet, and I liked the fact that we got a chance to see him make a couple of mistakes. I think that's pretty cool. I still need some time for Mrs. Cobblepot, the Penguinettes, Lady Penguin, to kind of like get in my bones. Right now, it's a decent job. It hasn't really sunk in just yet. But overall, I'm intrigued. I liked the first episode. You know, if I give a scale of 1 out of 10, and we can't use 7s, it's more of an 8 than it is a 6. So I'd give it an 8 for this. How you feeling so far?
I agree. I like this. I would give it an 8. I can't say that this completely like grabbed my full attention, but I don't know. I guess the contrast, especially since we're gonna take it back in time a little bit and give this make this a period piece. So you're talking about Caped Crusader, you know, like you said, maybe the 30s, somewhere in between the 30s and the 50s. It's an interesting take on this. I kind of like it. I do like a younger Batman, and even though he has a little bit more experience, you know, a lot more experience than Year One Batman, I do like it. The voice actors is interesting. I'm not familiar with Hamish Linklater, but I'm sure that as Kevin Conroy got a little bit sicker, he probably didn't do as much work or whatever. So I mean, you know, it's not like they just made this week. So it was probably in the works for a little bit. I don't know how I feel about Penguin. The gender swap. I don't know how I feel about that. Even though the voice acted by a fantastic actress in Minnie Driver. So based on that alone, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a look. And from what I understand, this has a nice cast of voice actors that show up here and there. You know, like Harvey Dent is Diedrich Bader. So, you know, he's lended his voice to a lot of things. And then, of course, we know him as an actor and a bunch of different stuff. So I don't know. I think this was a solid beginning, and I'm interested to see where it goes.
I think we share the exact same sentiment. It wasn't like a knockout the park. It ain't that. But it's solid. It's good enough to keep you invested. I'm hoping that they don't rush into the super gadgets and the fantastical. I personally would like to see a little bit slightly more low tech than what we typically get with Batman, especially when you're dealing with Year One, because I would assume, you know, some of the crazier stuff that we've seen is from a more experienced Batman who's had time to test all of this crazy stuff. So I'm hoping that we get a chance to see more of the detective side and then him growing into his gadgets. I am excited about the fresh start. I think that's something I got to say to close this out. Anything you want to close out with real quick?
No, I think you're right too. I think a more low-tech approach, especially since it's a period piece. I mean, you know, it's not a whole lot of technology until we get further along. So we shouldn't see a lot of gadgets like technology. He probably gonna still have gadgets, more ninja type stuff, and I would like to see a better detective. I think that gets downplayed a lot. They always say that, you know, he's the world's greatest detective, but we never really see that play out in any medium. We see kind of a little bit, you know, Alfred would get his just due. The supercomputer in the Batcave will get his due. But you hardly ever see, I think Matt Reeves, the Batman, was the only one that you saw where a young Batman was a real detective.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm with you on that.
Interested to see where this is going.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, thank you all for checking this out. You know, we are about to hop straight into episode 2. I think this is worthy so far. And then you know what else is worthy is checking out Rekkai's channel. He does these great deep dives. I'm not sure a deep dive is probably going to happen on this one. He hasn't told me. But if it is, you certainly want to go over to his channel to check out the myriad of other projects that he has literally bled and cried over to allow you to connect on a deeper level. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Man, don't be telling these people I'm over here crying. I don't cry. Man, I mean, from on time to time, on occasion, my eyes may sweat. But I don't be crying. Now, if you like a personal approach to some of the themes, tropes, and reflections I have behind any particular episode, series, or movies, go over to my page and check me out, youtube.com/Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. You gotta use this right here, but you also gotta use this right here.
Yo, I love it.
Thanks, Chef.
Thanks, Chef. Hey, let us know what we got right, what we got right, what we got wrong, and the phone one is what did we miss? Thank you for your time, and we will catch you on episode 2. All right, y'all, take care. Peace.